Well, Robbie Fowler's just turned up on our televisions in the last couple of weeks, Perry, doing a bit of punditry, same sort of thing you do, although I have to say you do it very well. I'm not saying that Robbie doesn't. And now all of a sudden he wants to get back into football after pursuing his trade as far away as Australia and then through the Far East. Now he's come back. Blackpool apparently have shown some interest. He's now started talking to them. Apparently that deal's now off because he's revealed today, or somebody on his behalf has revealed today, that the amount of money he's being offered was, in his own words, risible. Risible being £100 a week as a wage to attach himself to Blackpool, but a £5,000 a time appearance money payment. Does that make any sense to you?
No, it's actually not been reported. He actually said himself it wasn't £100 a week, it was £90 a week.
£90 a week?
As a basic.
He's claiming that the £100 a week reports were
wrong. No, he said he tweeted himself. It was like £90 a week, and it was £5,000 appearance. But it wasn't just appearance, he had to finish 90 minutes. Yeah. He had to finish the whole game to get his appearance money. Yeah. I actually think it's a lack of respect, actually, and I think it's not, derisory would be an understatement. For someone of his stature, if they had said to him, right, we're going to give you, if you get in the first team squad, you're on the bench, we're going to give £1,000. If you get on, we'll give you another £1,000. If you do play in the starting 11, we'll give you £5,000. Yes. But they could have put him on, and if they were losing 3 or 4-1, taken him off after half an hour.
You know,
after an hour,
I find it difficult to believe
they don't have to pay him his £5 grand.
I find it difficult if the only could even put an offer like that up. And I was told, actually, I'm not saying you've got it wrong.
No,
it was 5,000, even if he was named in the squad.
No. I haven't got it wrong. I read his tweet. His tweet actually.
That's his claim, obviously.
No, a supporter said back to him, "Oh, £5,000 an appearance," and he said no. He said, it wasn't an appearance, I have to finish the 90 minutes.
Well, there's two sides to that story.
No, there's not. There's Robbie Fowler's side.
I know Robbie Fowler's side, but his interpretation of the deal. There are other interpretations of the deal that say, well, it was 5,000 if he went to the
I don't understand why he would lie.
Well, he wouldn't lie. He's not lying.
He's not at Blackpool for the money. He's probably one of the richest footballers in the country.
You know that contracts can be misinterpreted. Right, here we go. Let's take it from the bottom. Right, good friend of mine. There we go. Second from the top. Actually, it was £90, but we need to play full 90 to get full appearance bonus.
Right, so if he's not telling the truth, then Blackpool should come out and say,
no,
actually...
I'm not saying he's not telling the truth. Those are negotiations. I'm not sure everything's ever been written down in a contract. But anyway, look, we'll agree to differ on that.
Well, they must have said to him, they must have offered it to him, mustn't they?
Well, we don't know because we weren't in the room when the negotiations were taking place.
Then, so therefore, then they should actually sue him and say no.
They're not going to sue him.
Of course they should.
They're not, because nothing's written down on paper. They were
so
talking.
Why would he lie?
He's not lying. It's his interpretation of the way that the negotiations were going. Look, let's get up to the Skype wall. Les is there. He's an Everton fan and he's got a view on this one. Les, good evening to you.
You all right?
Yeah, good to have you on, Les. Thank you very much indeed. Now, what's your interpretation of this deal involving Robbie Fowler? Do you think that he's being used as almost a sort of footballing slave?
Yeah, I don't know. The more I think about it, the more it could be some sort of publicity stunt by Blackpool. Sorry. Yeah. It's a strange deal. I've never heard anything like that before. A lot of players come to the end of their career, do sort of go on a pay-as-you-play. I remember when Holloway joined Everton, he joined on a similar sort of deal. Yeah. But the £90 seemed a bit derisory, and then the fact that he has to complete the full game to get his £5,000 bonus. Yeah. It's iffy to say the least, isn't it?
Well, all I'm saying is that nobody in his right mind, no football player, no professional footballer in his right mind would ever accept that deal anyway. So why was it put to him if that was the case?
Well, then you'd have to ask, I think it's the Oyston family who are in charge at Blackpool, if that's the case. I think the £90... There might be something in where if he earns under a certain amount, they don't have to pay national insurance. Blackpool as a club, I'm talking, national insurance and tax on that 90 quid, because you're allowed to earn £6,000 a year, aren't you, without that? So it's not so much the 90 quid, it's the terms of the I have to finish the whole 90 minutes for 5,000. It's just a lack of respect.
Right. Let's ask you this, Les. Robbie Fowler grew up as an Everton fan anyway. He went on to play for Liverpool. How did you ever rate him as a major striker in this country?
Well, he was a great striker, wasn't he? He was a pain in the backside for us, to be honest.
Yes, he was.
But yeah, he was a great striker on his day. It's also sort of started going wrong a bit for him when he left Liverpool to go to Leeds. But yeah, I mean, we've been one of the best strikers this country's ever produced. Never did for the national side, but was never really given a chance.
Yeah, he kind of wasted the latter part of his career in this country, didn't he? Because you quite rightly say, don't really know why he left Liverpool, but he went to Leeds, he went to Manchester City, and it just didn't work out. At one time, I think he was playing for Manchester City and being paid for by Leeds, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think, you know what? Yeah. I think when he was younger, he got caught up in this Spice Boy phenomenon, didn't he? Where it was him, Steve McManaman, you know, and all the white suits and out and about in the town. Yeah. But he's a very, very shrewd businessman, or whoever's advising him. I think he's got something like 80. We all live in a Robbie Fowler flat, and he's got about 80 flats,
something like that,
up in the north. So he doesn't. That's why, I think if this is the truth, this has made Blackpool look stupid.
Yeah.
And if I was Blackpool and it wasn't true, you'd have to come straight back out and say, no, that wasn't the terms, because it makes them look a little bit tin pot, to be fair.
Stay ahead of the game with Sports Tonight Live. Don't miss a thing. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search for Sports Tonight Live on Facebook and like our fan page. Follow Sports Tonight TV on Twitter and tweet us your thoughts and opinions. Sports Tonight Live, it's the platform for the fans.